Hi people, it's Archivist here with yet another vlog video, and today I want to say Merry Christmas one and all gamers, and also I want to say thank you because I've been doing this YouTube thing for about a year and a half now. Not even on and off, I've been doing it quite consistently. And quite frankly, I would not have had the motivation to do that if it wasn't for you guys watching. I'm fully aware that I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm very small, but for me as a person, just having the number of people watching that I do and the number of people subscribed that have subscribed, for me just individually, not comparing myself to anyone else, I am overwhelmed actually. I mean, that is quite simply the truth. Yes, as with every YouTuber, I want to grow as well, and I'd love to grow over the course of 2015, but I am so thankful for everyone who has watched, commented, shared, any kind of interaction. Just watching is, that's enough. And I just wanted to take the time at this festive time of year to say thank you, because that is something I think goes hand in hand with Christmas really, or just the holiday season, is to not only receive gifts or give gifts, but also to be thankful for what you have and what you've received. Also, because we are at the end of the year now, we can look back at what gaming was like this year. What was gaming 2014 like? And I think on the whole it was good, but the thing is, there were certainly some points that we can learn from this year, and I think they almost all centre around Ubisoft. Ubisoft kind of made themselves the new EA this year in a way, because a lot of false promises, a lot of false expectations, a lot of disappointment, but outside of that, I think there have been some great games. Ones that really stand out to me include Titanfall, Infamous Second Son, World of Warcraft, The Warlords of Draenor, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, and more, and certainly, oh, of course, I have to mention Shadow of Mordor, because I really liked Shadow of Mordor. That came out of nowhere, and it was absolutely fantastic. I played it a lot quite recently because I just finished watching The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies, and I wanted something kind of related to that. Just in case you're wondering, the game on screen at the moment is Batman Arkham Origins. I did that quite simply because the game is set on Christmas Eve and a bit of Christmas Day actually in the night, so hey, thought it might be a little bit of a tenuous link there. And also it's quite good to show off the new 60 frames per second thing we got this year on YouTube, so now we can really show off what games actually are, because you have to admit sometimes when you're looking at a review for a game, you don't get a full sense of it if the game actually plays at 60 frames per second, but on YouTube you only get to see it at 30, but now it is 60. Not all games are going to have to take advantage of that, of course, but hey, it's still quite good. And also I'm quite glad because I managed to upgrade my monitor this year, so I can also in some cases show 1440p. However, sadly the recording software I have cannot record 1440p and 60 frames per second together. It's got to be one or the other. And also, of course, we now get to look forward to next year. And I think of all the things next year, there are two games that are really striking my attention, and those are Evolve and Uncharted. I mean, Uncharted just looks beautiful, absolutely glorious, and Evolve just seems like a really interesting concept. Not entirely new, there are certainly similarities with Left 4 Dead, but it's a game I have to play. I've really got to play that game, it looks so fun. There's also the kind of videos that I would like to make next year in terms of the kind of categories that I'd like to make, and I think something I started this year, Monster Lore, is absolutely my favourite kind of video to make, because it really speaks to my almost obsessive interest with learning the details about the bad guys in all these different games. And I think the favourite one that I did is also the second one I did was for Songbird. That was my favourite one to do, and I would definitely recommend watching one of my Monster Lore videos, and if you don't know which one to go with, then go with one of the earlier ones, because I think the Bioshock villains are incredibly interesting. There's also, of course, the top 5 videos, and there definitely will be more of them, but I have begun to do less over the course of this year. I was looking back at my videos, and at the beginning of the year it was pretty much all I did. It was constant top 5 after top 5, and I do remember at that time thinking to myself, I'm getting a little bit bored of this particular form of videos, and I would like to do more of them, but the thing is I am beginning to run out of ideas. So if you do have a great idea for a top 5, like the particular viewer who mentioned the Dreamcast top 5, I was very grateful for that because that gave me a good idea for that. If you have an idea, especially if it's quite an obscure idea, I would love to hear it. I can't guarantee I'll make it because it might not be doable for whatever reason or not, but I really would like suggestions. But that probably concludes this video. as I say, quite a simple message. Thank you very much, guys, for all of your support, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, just enjoy this time of year. As always, people, thanks very much for watching, and see you next time.